Welcome back to Definitely Not Definitive. I'm Ken.
And I'm Bethany.
And we're just a couple of world-class weirdos in love that loves wackiness in World of Warcraft.
It's World of Warcraft time!
Yeah, we're doing our journey again with World of Warcraft. Dragonflight came out, and there's some new cinematics for us to check out, so we're going to do that. We checked out some other stuff from Dragonflight, so we got a little bit more of the lore and some lead up to it. Hopefully you remember some of it as we get into this. If you want all of our World of Warcraft reactions, go ahead and check out the description of this video. We got a playlist there for you. And yeah, and so we're gonna check this out again, like we did, like we've done before with longer reactions. We're gonna check it out in parts. If you are subscribed to our Patreon, then you can get those, weekly. We release it on YouTube, it's just one full long video, and we have discussions after each parts.
But wait, it's a World of Warcraft video.
So what does that mean?
It means the Whiskey Warbringer.
Yeah, the Whiskey Warbringer.
And our awesome mugs.
We didn't have this for our last reaction because it was dry January, but we got it back now. And if you want to pick up these mugs, we got a link in, down below. You can go ahead and get that and, support the channel and get a cool-ass mug.
They're from Lord of the Rings and they're awesome.
Mine's the green dragon.
And mine, of course, is the prancing pony.
All right. Cheers.
Cheers, everyone.
Cinderthresh, can you bring down this barrier?
Zuri! Just the reinforcements I needed.
Have you found the Earth Warder?
No, he is not in this chamber. But there is a...
Uh-oh.
A different dragon.
He's big.
Come forth, loyal servants of Malagos. Show no mercy to these aberrations.
Well, this should be fun.
Flashbacks. That's fine.
The order is given.
Okay. It's just parts of the war. The battle.
Ebon scales, strike as one.
Oh!
Fire.
Yeah. Taste your own medicine.
These burn inside to disrupt our ritual. They are unworthy of the dragon blood in their veins.
They mean nothing.
Grim Totem, like that name.
The elements have granted me the power I need.
Pretty cool looking character, too.
Long last, the mistress of the storm shall be free.
Mistress of the Storm.
These cultists speak of unleashing a storm.
The threat is greater than you know, young ones. We fear these primalists seek to release something ancient, something terrible.
Why should we trust you? Were you sent by the Earth Warder? Where is Neltharion?
Neltharion?
About that.
It seems there is much you do not know.
He goes by a different name now.
I am Abyssian, and this is Rathian. We will answer all your questions in time. But we must join forces and strike now, or the enemy will prevail.
This is our home. The Drakthir will defend it. We will fight beside you, but you do not give the orders here, dragons.
So be it.
Fine. But do try not to get in our way. After all, I know a thing or two about vanquishing ancient adversaries.
Roaring continues.
Tell them we will scour this world of the Titan's stain. That this storm be the harbinger of our return.
Okay. Storms.
Pawns of Neltharion! Your master is dead, and you have been abandoned.
The Earth Warder, dead. Then we stand alone.
I do not trust the words of an enemy. Rathian and Abyssian owe us answers. Evoker, get that dragon back on his feet.
You have my thanks, Drakthir. Now please, find...
Tell us, dragon, did the Incarnate speak the truth? Is Neltharion dead?
The Neltharion you knew fell long ago. It is a complicated tale.
And a tragic one.
Our legacy, lost.
Bummer. Ah!
This is all that remains of
Bitch.
Neltharion's flight. Pathetic.
Thank you. That should be enough. I thought I would be the one saving you. Drakthir are formidable indeed.
Nostormo! Behold! The bronze aspect has come!
Children of Neltharion, hearken to me! Your time does not end today.
I refuse to bow to another aspect.
Razagath!
Ah, Nostormo! I am pleased that not all of the aspects have met a bitter end. Not yet. Tell your queen I am coming for her. The storm's reckoning comes for you all!
Not scared.
The release of Razagath heralds great danger for this world, just as your awakening heralds great change. The kingdoms of Azeroth must be warned. Go to them. Along the way, you may discover a new destiny of your own.
Dark Talons, fall in! We have to leave the Reach. Lead the way, Abyssian. The warders will follow Rathian.
Children of Neltharion, you have awakened to face a shattered past and an uncertain
It's a cool looking dragon.
Yet the threads of fate weave a new path to distant shores.
Reminds me of Aslan in Chronicles of Narnia.
Ah,
It's got that same kind of presence.
yeah. It's Dorm.
The sands of time will speed your wings along the way. Tell the
Neat.
world what you have witnessed and warn them of the storm to come.
Behold, Stormwind, capital of the human kingdom and crown jewel of the Alliance. Ruled by a dear friend who is sadly absent.
Impressive walls. This city could withstand attack by a formidable adversary.
A dragon?
Perhaps even a dragon.
You have no idea. Now then, to make a proper entrance, pardon me while I assume a more recognizable form.
There he is.
The Earth Warder, too, had a visage. So these humans know you?
Indeed.
Punched him last
I have
time.
no doubt they will welcome me with open arms.
No. Don't you remember last time, buddy?
Rathian, You were warned against making unannounced visits, especially when you bring company.
1,000 pardons, my dear spy master, but I come bearing the tidings of the dragon aspects for Lord Commander Turellian. As for the Drakthir, you have my word that they will cause no harm. They have come seeking refuge, not conflict.
Their conduct will be on your head, Rathion. The Drakthir have my leave to roam the city. But know this, SI-7 will be watching. Let them pass.
I am pleased that you have accepted our invitation to the Dragon Isles, Lord Commander.
During the dark days of the Cataclysm, the Aspects made great sacrifices to save our world. The Alliance will answer the call and stand together with Dragonkind once again.
Alexstrasza shall be most appreciative.
Your dwarf's got cool hair.
Though she will insist that you do not bring any lingering conflicts to her shores.
You have my word that this will be an expedition, not a military maneuver. To honor our truce with the Horde, I have instructed the Explorers League to work in concert with the Reliquary.
Just think of all the ancient knowledge we can discover together.
The Dragon Isles is our home, not a place for outsiders to plunder. The Drakthir will accompany the Alliance on this journey, but it will take time
to
build trust between us.
As a fellow soldier, I share your wariness, Azurathel.
Splendid! You two have found common ground already. Now then, let us begin preparations for our voyage. The Dragon Isles await.
The Aspects will be pleased that the Council has accepted their invitation. The Dragon Isles hold great wonders and many perils.
Those who answer the call will face whatever challenges may come.
The strength of the Horde has always been its people. I am heartened to hear it.
The Horde is not a place, it's a people.
Know that the Dragon Queen will not abide conflict on her shores. The Horde honors its truce with the Alliance. To that end, the Reliquary will work together with the Explorers League on an expedition of discovery.
I expect we will learn much from one another.
Do not forget, Abyssian, that the Dragon Isles are home to the Drakthir as well. We intend to rediscover our past and lay claim to our future.
Then let our peoples make this journey together, Cindrathresh.
Agreed. Along the way, we can hone your combat skills, despite your obvious lack of wings.
I see there is much work ahead of us. Come then, the Dragon Isles await.
I did not expect to see you again so soon, my friend. After you'd answered the call of the Isles.
Something has happened, Khadgar. Something terrible.
Kalikos, tell me.
It all happened so quickly. And Rathian, young as he is, bravely or perhaps foolishly tried to stop it.
Oh no!
But he was too late. The Tempest had already been unleashed.
I think this is just flashback. I don't think he's fine. He's probably right.
Oh yeah, okay.
I was right there for a second too.
She let me live with a message. They are coming to cleanse the world of the Titan's stain.
Oh,
So there's the side of the good guys. The side that's cleansing.
Yeah.
What is she?
She is Razagath, youngest of the primal incarnates.
Incarnates?
4 dangerous adherents of the elemental forces. At the dawn of the aspects, our flights embraced the Titan's gifts. They did not.
The war that followed was unimaginable. And it took all of our strength combined to banish them.
Alex Strauss
If
is
they
so
were
gorgeous.
so dangerous, why were they not destroyed?
I hadn't the heart to do it. We were once as clutchmates.
Oh, they're called clutchmates?
Time, it seems, has not quelled their fury. And look at us. Should she free her kin now, we haven't the strength to stop them.
That's not good.
And if Iridicrum's hunger is unleashed,
then we have no choice. If we are to be protectors once more, the aspects of our dragonflights must be made anew.
Yeah!
A storm.
I mean, the Queen's not far away. Yep.
Razagath, enough! We need not fight another war. There is still time to see reason. Time is precisely what you stole from me. Thousands of years rotting in that prison.
I failed then to restore peace between us. Too many paid for that.
Spare me your sanctimony. You forced the Titan's edict upon us all. You betrayed the world that gave us life. And when we dared resist, you cast us out. Never again!
Whoa. Good shot. Oh, she kills Alex Strauss. I'm so pissed.
There you go. There you go.
Your false reign must end!
No!
No. Okay, she's not in water. Maybe she's in water.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, come on, buddy. Come on, Rathian. Yeah.
You are bold, well played. But you are fighting on the wrong side. She never told you the suffering they inflicted upon us. The insult of being forgotten. I want her to watch helplessly as everything she built comes crumbling down. Only then will she meet a fitting end.
Ooh.
Rathian, you have my gratitude. Your aid was unexpected, but appreciated.
Come inside my tent.
It was an honor to stand with you, my queen. I trust your flight will now assist us in claiming the Obsidian Citadel from the Jaredin.
Of course we will, after we see to the safety of the eggs.
Surely they are secure now that Razagath has been driven away.
Oh, you do not know her as I do, young one. She is an unpredictable foe. For now, we must remain at the life pools and safeguard our future.
Our future? Or yours?
Ooh, now he's not trusting.
The Obsidian Citadel was built to defend all of the Dragon Isles. You cannot abandon the legacy of my flight to the hands of our enemies.
I would have expected you to care more for the protection of helpless eggs, Rathian.
Stay then. Tend to what matters most to your flight, and I will save what matters most to mine.
Yeah, it's the best way to say thank you for saving your life.
It's not good that they're kind of divided now. They're not standing unified.
Good for Rathian for sticking up for his flight.
Ambush was a success. The convoy yielded enough eggs to begin. Go now. Infuse them with the elements. Wash away the stain of order. Look quickly. Outsiders have come ashore. We cannot let them interfere.
But what brings you here so urgently? What has happened to this egg? The energies that surround it are... This is dire. If the egg can be saved, it will be here, within the sacred waters of the life pools.
Beautiful.
Once the young of dragonkind filled this vibrant place.
Little dragon toads.
And the ruby oathstone, the very symbol of our calling, cast its bright glow high into the air for all to see. Now it lies dormant, as do all the oathstones. I suspect they fell quiet when we relinquished our aspectral power. There are so many things we left behind. But now that we have come home, we can fulfill the callings of our flights and renew the 5 oathstones.
Wonder why the little fox is there.
And through their unity, our absent power shall be restored.
It's like there were all of these dragon creatures.
Mm-hmm.
And then there was the little fox in armor. And I'm just curious, like, little fox, how did you wind up with the dragon folk? Like, what is your story?
That's what she took away from this first little video. There were all these cool dragon fights going on, and, it set up the whole story, and she's like, the fox.
Well, it's just
the key to it all.
It's just so out of place. I love that a fox has joined the ranks of dragon soldiers.
Yeah.
But I'm very curious as to, like, what drove the fox to the dragons? Like, even the toads look like dragons in this, and then there was a fox.
Did he come from a box? Is he wearing socks? What is with this fox?
Somebody in our community is going to know the story of that fox, and they're going to share it with me, and I'm going to be very grateful.
Okay. That'll happen. Or it could just be like just a random fox that's there. I don't know. Maybe the fox is really important. We don't know enough about this. What I do like is that for us, at least, there's some familiar faces, but even the familiar faces, I don't really know that well. Like Khadgar, we've seen before, and it has played important roles, but isn't a feature character like Sylvanas, in there. And so, and Alexstrasza, I think we've even seen maybe once or twice before. But yeah, I'm enjoying this so far. The villain they have, the Queen of Storms, is just someone you just as far as dragon faces go, that's a punchable dragon face. It's a dragon face you just want to punch.
I also love her voice. She just has a great villain voice.
Yeah.
It's the kind of voice that gets under your skin a little bit. And it fits the punchable face. Like, it's a punchable voice if a voice could be punched. So it fits a punchable face. I'm also just struck by the beauty of Alexstrasza. And I feel like maybe we commented on that the last time we watched the Dragonflight video.
With good reason.
With good reason. But in this one, it just seemed like in Hollywood, there are very beautiful actresses who will be in natural lighting and be beautiful. But then they put them in the rom-com lighting, like the romance lighting, the soft lighting, and suddenly it's like, oh, they're just like goddesses on screen.
Yeah.
They gave her the rom-com lighting in this. Like, she just exuded such beauty.
Mm-hmm.
In a way
grace.
And grace in a way that I don't recall. And sex appeal. Like, her costume is beautiful, but like with the little bit of like thigh that shows, and like her cleavage looks really good. Like, they also give her sex appeal, but without being obnoxious sex appeal.
Yeah.
Like, without being insulting sex appeal.
And the voice actress for that is like again, like a sexy voice, but like not like, but like a commanding presence as well. Like, it kind of reminds me like a little bit of like Ramonda with in Wakanda Forever and Black Panther. The same way where like just Angela Bassett just has like this presence to her, and there's just this natural beauty and the just this command in her voice and her presence and everything like that. And Alex Straza kind of exudes that as well, and this confidence and like wisdom as well, because I mean she's obviously an older dragon in there, and because she refers to Rathian as a youngling. And I loved Clutchmates. I loved that thing. Not like, she's like, because you can't really say like she used to be my BFF. Like, that would be a little out of place in World of Warcraft. But Clutchmates, it just fits so perfectly with dragons. I don't know. I just felt that really endearing.
Yeah, and I mean, you bring up a good comparison with Angela Bassett, just because like Angela Bassett has that goddess vibe thing about her. Like to call her queen is almost kind of insulting, because like queens are beneath her.
Yeah.
Like, she just has that strength and that beauty and that like flawlessness of never aging thing going on, that she's somebody who has that kind of power and presence that I would expect Alexandra to have, or Alex Strasza to have. And
so the protecting of the eggs, I mean, is there like a limited amount of eggs that the dragons have? How long do these eggs have to like stay there and like before they hatch and they come younglings or whatever? So I'm curious about the importance of that. If it's something we find out later, don't spoil it for us.
The Queen of Storms referenced, we've got some eggs, and so it made me wonder, like, those looked exactly like the eggs of Alex Strasza.
Mm-hmm.
Are all dragon eggs identical in outward appearance? I feel like they're probably not. So I kind of feel like the Queen of Storms stole those eggs when she was like, ooh, we have enough eggs to get started now. It's like, oh, okay, so you definitely stole those.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
And then it made me wonder, is Alex Strasza so concerned because perhaps she's one of the only ones that can create eggs? Like, is there like a sort of like fertility issue going on among the dragons, that she's got that ability and therefore it is very important to her to take care of these things?
Yeah, and it's like that's the future of, dragons. I can see why she want like Rathian, like not, to place that above everything else if that's like the future of their species. But at the same time, like, his pack is what matters most to him. Like, it's his family.
I mean, I think Alex Strasza is sort of like it's bigger than you or me.
Yeah.
Which, like, yes, noble, possibly true. We don't know enough about the dragon world to know, but sure. But I agree with you. Like, if I was Rathian, I'd be like, okay, but like they haven't hatched. Like, there's my troop.
Yeah.
Living, breathing, hatched, fighting, doing the dirty work for us. My loyalty is with the people who are fighting all they can to preserve us.
Yeah.
Versus like gambling on the egg that, like, sure, we hope it hatches one day. I don't know. And is that dragon going to be a fighter? Is it going to be healthy? Is it going to live? I don't know.
Yeah.
But like, they're alive, and I know that.
True.
So, it's betting on a leap of faith versus a sure thing, and I understand Rathian wanting to go with the sure thing.
Yeah. Looking forward to the next part. Getting into it already. And if you are watching with us on Patreon, then next week we're going to have another our next part. And if you're watching with us on YouTube, then here we go. We're going to do the next part right now.
With a costume change.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah, poor elephant.
Quite a look to the camera.
Who are you?
Your father?
Sibelian, heir of Neltharion. And you are?
Rathian, heir of Neltharion. And I've never heard of you.
Likewise.
We'll discuss this later. Years
Yeah,
of
it's weird.
searching, and there it stands. My legacy. Once you've finished your assessment, we'll begin the assault. Something is wrong here. This cannot be. The stone is cracked?
Father broke his oath, and with that the stone broke as well.
We must repair it.
So he's his older brother.
Stepbrother? Because they didn't know each other.
I know, he referred to father like it was a shared father.
Yeah.
Sibelian? What is he doing?
Young Rathian, I owe you my thanks. Your help was invaluable in securing my rightful place on the Obsidian throne.
Not so fast, dude.
I believe you're mistaken. This throne, this legacy, is my birthright.
Yeah.
No. The mistake is yours. I was anointed caretaker of this flight by Neltharion himself. So let
Do you have it in writing?
Clear. When all is said and done, I will be the aspect of the Black Dragonflight.
Is that so? May the worthiest dragon win.
Rathion's able to make the hard choices, the ones that no one else will, all for the greater good.
Setting Garrosh free started a war, but we needed that war to prepare for the Legion.
Where an aspect failed, Sibelian succeeded. Despite Deathwing's madness, despite the rage of the Gron, Sibelian and his kin survived, allowing us to achieve this moment.
Dragon Centaur?
Despite
Or
some
Drexcier
questionable
Centaur?
methods, it is hard to deny Rathian's results. He has worked tirelessly to protect all creatures of Azeroth from numerous threats.
Sibelian rallied us on Outland, not only saving us from death, but from the corruption that befell our kin. All the rest, the other flights, glory-starved mortals, even that
I wonder if you're like gathering intel to try to help decide who should rule.
chose to murder the afflicted rather than aid us.
They must be balanced, strong, and of pure metal. Though I like Rathian, he is untempered. Sibelian has been forged in fire. I believe he is what we need in a leader.
He does what needs to be done. Honor and glory didn't help defeat the Shah or rid the world of mad dragons. Rathian did.
See?
Stay close, champion. We cannot afford for anything to happen to the wagon or its contents.
This
Inconspicuous
is getting
wagon.
ridiculous. How many random encounters must we suffer before you realize your ruse has failed? Let us take wing and be done with it.
Oh, cease your fidgeting. If anything is putting us at risk of discovery, it is your childish impatience.
Finally. I was worried the eggs would hatch before reaching the life pools.
Titans, give me patience.
Your tide ends today, puppets.
Is this the leadership you offer our people? Perhaps the others will see reason now.
Whelps these days. Meet me at the life pools proper, champion. This is far from over.
What is the meaning of this, Sibelian? Where are the eggs?
Yes, why don't you explain how your ridiculous plan destroyed the future of an entire flight?
I apologize for any misunderstandings, Lifebinder, but any report of our extinction is premature. The eggs were never in danger. The cart and my presence were merely to draw the attention of our foes and allow my clutch to move unobserved. I have spent millennia rebuilding my flight. As Neltharian's heir, I pledge it and myself to you.
What are you?
These eggs are most welcome here, Sibelian. But your part in your father's twisted legacy has earned you no such privilege. I will ensure the eggs are cared for, but I will not be involved in your bickering. That is for the black, not the red, to decide.
Good for you.
At long last, our absent young are once more among us, so that they can be raised together with all the flights. Though these life pools were once bereft of eggs, they now contain our future. Truly, the calling of my flight has been fulfilled.
I will see that these eggs are protected and loved, so that they may hatch into dragons, strong and wise.
Stones have been renewed. 3 more are needed if we are to have any hope of reclaiming our aspectral power and stopping Razageth.
Take this life bloom with you as a sign of good faith to the Centaur. Its healing qualities will serve them well.
Even a young hunter can aid in a proto-drake hunt. Let us see what you've got, outsider.
You are both strangers here.
The Maruk, too, have been plagued by these primalists. If Onora wills it, I will blow the horn of Dressal on the morrow to signal our accord with the green Dragonflight.
Marithra, daughter of Ysera, is grateful for your...
Grateful? Ha! Dragons only respect dragons. No Maruk blood will be spilled for them.
You are not the Kanematra, Balakar.
A true
It's like
leader
Baku coming
would
down.
never surrender this land to outsiders. You desecrate the memory of Maruk Thousand Bones, Serist.
Stand down.
No. These plains belong to the Maruk. And Marukai belongs to the Nakud!
Uh-oh.
Oh, damn.
That's a problem.
I think you're gonna pay for that one, dude.
Halt! Get away from... Do not...
Is this what passes for a mystic of the Maruk?
Oh, Lara! I am sorry.
Pathetic.
So what's her deal?
Almost there. Now!
Mother!
Let the winds carry us onward. The Emerald Gardens will fall.
We mean you no harm. The death of your brethren saddens our hearts as much as the death of our own kind. Balakar did this. Balakar and his clan, the Nokud. They have shown their weakness and their cowardice by working with the Primalists. We hoped to resolve our civil war, but now I see there is only one path forward. We must vanquish them. 3 clans stand with you, Daughter of the Dream. Tirai, Shikar, Onir. We must join you to repel the warmongers from our land.
I accept your offer to stand with us, Kanamatra. My king's sacrifice will not be forgotten. We fight together. Shortly after we returned to our ancient grove to the west, the Primalists attacked. We destroyed them time and again. The Primalists knew they needed the Centaur on their side to defeat us.
At least they didn't get all the Centaur.
Clan Nokud's Dragon Killer Ballista is the key to their victory.
The Nokud are relentless. With their help, Korolev's Primalist army has found a way to break our defenses.
The barrier to the ancient bow must not fall. Within it lies our portal to the Emerald Dream. I shudder to think what they wish to do to it.
Corrupt it.
Our sanctuary lies ahead. Meet me there. We will rally the remainder of our forces.
With this blessing, my people will know that you speak with my voice. Now go, quickly.
See those stone pillars? They are part of a barrier that keeps anyone from approaching. We must protect them, or the island's defenses will fall.
Do you see? Those pylons empower Coroleth's destructive power. If we cannot stop her, she will destroy the pillar, and the ward that protects the ancient bow will fall.
Oh, I will not be defeated! Give me your strength, beast!
You've accomplished nothing. Once I've dealt with you, nothing will stand between us and the dream.
No! I have failed. The
Good.
dream must be ours.
Stab her
My
again.
purpose here is fulfilled. Let us meet again soon.
Come, little one. The Primalists have been dealt with. Our forces will make quick work of any foolish enough to linger. Without our allies, we could not have achieved this victory. Marithra is summoning their leaders to an audience. She asked for you as well, my friend.
It is a deed of kindness and sacrifice my people will not soon forget. Against hatred and chaos, the greatest weapon we wield is fellowship.
Hey, Crab.
So come, friends. Join me under the ancient bough. From the mystics who commune with the wind, her lightest touch, a lift. From the descendants of the matriarch, a drop of unbroken progeny, an ancient line unforgotten. This spear is proof of your skill. I accept this offering.
All Ohuna are the offspring of Onara. This feather should suffice.
I remember Tira well. You are so much like her. I accept your offering.
I, the Kanamatra Serist, accept this gift to honor the ancient oath made by our most sacred ancestor, All centaur under Onara's wings will aid the green dragonflight in times of need.
And I, Marithra, daughter of Ysera, accept this gift to honor my oath to your ancestor Tira. Together, dragons and centaur will protect the Onaran plains.
Should the dream be threatened again, know that the Maruk will fight beside you.
Cool bird.
The bond that united us in ages past has been renewed.
To the Fellowship.
Let this oath stone serve as a symbol of our covenant. I vow to protect the Emerald Dream and the Green Dragonflight with my life.
A lot of dragons.
Mm-hmm.
I was expecting Malagos. Where is he? And who are you?
Malagos. And you cannot possibly be...
Sindragosa? In a way, a simulacrum, created by her in order to preserve her memories and knowledge. It would seem a great deal of time has passed since she left.
Yes. And much has happened.
I sense an aspect.
It's a long story. Both you and Malagos are gone.
I see. And the rest of our flight? Where are they?
Yeah. After Neltharion betrayed us, we were on the verge of extinction. We few who remain are scattered, aimless, and alone.
Yet you came here. That tells me that you still have hope for our kin. Child of my flight, shall we work together to make that hope a reality?
Nothing would give me more pleasure. What must we do?
Yay!
Child, you are staring at me instead of departing. Do you have more to say?
I apologize. I have heard many legends of you. My mind is swimming with questions to ask.
As is mine. 10,000 years is an incalculable amount of time to miss. My dear,
what the hell?
I would ask you to apprise me of what I've missed once this mess is settled.
Of course. There is so much to tell. The Cataclysm, the Scourge, the other aspects, the Nexus Wars.
Child of my flight.
Calm the F down.
Right. I shall return with hopeful news.
And I shall aid you in becoming the proper aspect of the blue dragonflight.
Yay!
I'm sorry for the delay. I'll join you soon. But I think these Tuskarr may have some valuable information.
There's no need for concern. Everything is calm up at the tower. I have it perfectly under control. What a charming town. Why don't you relax a bit? Take it easy for once, Kalik.
Yes. It's been a while.
Cut loose.
Please, let me know the moment you need anything. I won't be long.
Let's have a look at these maps. Tukanet, could you please ensure our guest gets a bowl of soup? Look how thin you are. Some eel gut soup will get some much-needed blubber on those bones.
What?
That's old Pono's favorite tea. Hopefully, he shares some with Karkut on the journey.
Chieftain Poloniak carved that for my son, Nomurok. My son fell in Brackenhide, so it seems only right this should return to the sea with its maker. Chief Poloniak was a great fighter. He once took a blow from a charging Bruffalon for me. That would have killed a lesser man.
What is going on?
You
The
treasured
walruses.
us all. May the seas find you as worthy as we do.
Somebody died.
Yeah. Okay. That's better than having to shoot an arrow and hitting the raft.
Oh, pretty.
Look.
I think the sea finds them worthy.
Mm-hmm. Saying goodbye. Oh!
Or just eating them.
Okay.
Grawl himself has chosen Pinolia. What a life!
What the hell?
Forgive me. I don't understand.
You and me both.
How can you find such joy in the passing of family?
It is not that we are not sad for his passing, Kalik, but in celebrating his life, he shall remain with us forever.
Good outlook.
What better way to strengthen the bonds of the family that remains than celebrating all who came before?
Thank you, Brenna, and everyone. I have learned more than I imagined in my short time in your company. Despite tragedy, you all remain kind and resolute because of your community, because of family. The power the Blue Dragonflight is missing is not ley lines or ancient artifacts. It's family.
Whoa.
I must go to them. But if you ever have need of me, simply call. I will hear you, and I'll come as swiftly as my wings can carry me. It is time for the Blue Dragons to once more be the guardians of this land.
Nice.
He has the little mohawk like the bad Mogwai. From Gremlins.
He does.
You could have said something about being a dragon from the beginning. Seems an important detail to leave out. Well, you'd best be back anytime you need a good meal. There will always be a warm bowl of soup for you here, Kalik.
I look forward to it. Take care, Brenna, Noruk, everyone.
Makes him sure soup really fills up a dragon.
It's gonna take a lot of soup.
Hope that worked. I need my flight.
We will see in due time.
Khadgar, what's happened?
The Primalists are on the move. It seems we did far too well at stymieing their efforts at Vakthros. Razageth has renewed the attack herself.
If Vakthros falls, the whole of the Azure Span will fall with it.
That's not good.
No.
Quickly then, we must stop her before all is lost.
Yeah, you don't want all to
Hopefully,
get lost.
we won't have to face her alone.
She has made her choice.
I understand.
No, you do not. You have a kind soul. I know you hesitate at the thought of fighting any more of your own kind. I showed too much mercy once, twice, many times. Before long, it was too late.
You speak of Neltharian's betrayal.
Do not make my mistake, young one. There can be no mercy without justice. Remember that.
Thank you, Sindragosa. I will.
I hope you truly do, my dear.
Weakling. You need a mortal to defend you. Abominations. Both of you. And you will perish here. Cold and alone.
Haha.
He is not alone.
Nice.
Right.
There you go. Rest of the blue dragonflights.
They're so tiny. They need to grow up faster.
They still got the right attitude.
They definitely do.
You have failed, Aspect. You will soon learn that killing you would have been a mercy. Now you can watch your empire collapse alongside your false queen.
Sindragosa is awaiting our return, and we should be able to reclaim the Oathstone.
Sindragosa. She has returned from the grave.
Again?
I'll explain on the way. Let's go.
And I thought I had seen it all in my old age.
Tell me, what have you learned, child of my flight? What is your oath?
We've been scattered for far too long, isolated. But a dragonflight is more than an oath we make. We are a family. And it's time I brought my family home.
I do believe you are ready, Caligos.
We secured the Azure archives. The Razageth storm remains enveloped around Vakthros Tower.
She seeks to free her kin, but their prison does not lie within the Azure span. What else could she be after?
My vision remains clouded. The Primalists could already be moving in our midst, and I fear I would not see it.
Yeah, fix that, dude.
Must be protected. Feldraken is our people's home.
If the Primalists are here, we must find them and flush them out. They cannot be allowed to infiltrate our seat of power.
Over there.
Your guards did not join our ranks as expected, Aranag. I am not concerned. Dead soldiers cannot get in your way. I see you have unearthed the Flame Stone. I can sense its strength. It is now time for your end of this bargain.
You just destroyed it.
Mm-hmm.
Arise. quest, Aranar.
Cool. I know he's a bad guy, but he still looks badass.
I pledge this power to free my
Oh, no.
kind from the leash of the aspects.
Okay, he's on the good side, right?
Mm-mm.
No?
Then go, while I turn this wretched Titan-stained place into ashes.
The aspects are the leaders of the dragons. If he wants to go to the aspects,
Yeah.
he's bad news 10 shoes.
Okay, so yeah, so, like sometimes I get confused on with who's like, you know, the primalists and the aspects. I got confused on that side. But primalists are the bad guys that going after. That's the Queen of Storms or whatever that we're trying to take down. And then the aspects are like this is the leader of each group, right?
I think so, because what's her face, like premonition, memories, and knowledge person, was trying to train dude with blue hair to be the best aspect for the blue.
Okay, yeah. Sindragosa.
The blue flight.
Yeah. Okay. And I mean, so Sindragosa, I think, if memory serves me correctly, is the dragon that the Lich King resurrects. Like, is the big skeleton dragon. I think that's the name, because I know I've heard that name before, and I believe that's what it is. So it's kind of cool seeing her. Like, I guess. So that's confusing for me. So like, I mean, Rose, the skeleton of the dragon. But then, like, the spirit of the dragon has been asleep for 10,000 years. So I didn't even know that, like, its body was being used like this in an evil way. So I'm wondering what's going to happen when she finds that out after what happened these last 10,000 years.
Yeah, I don't think that's going to be a pleasant piece of knowledge for her.
No, probably not. What do you think?
I enjoyed it. I like going more into Netherian and seeing a little more of, like, that dysfunctional family element.
Yeah.
And of course, like, infighting for the throne and stuff. It was nice just to kind of learn a little bit more about the Black Dragon group. And I liked how Alex Strasza handled that situation between the two feuding brothers, you know, to kind of say, like, the eggs are always welcome. We, of course, will look after them. Dragons will watch dragons back, so to speak, and therefore the children. But as far as your power struggle, like, that's on you guys. I'm staying out of it.
Yeah, that was a great way to. Well, that's why she's a great leader. So Rathian reminds me of the like shopkeeper that Vax has flirtations with in Legend of Vox Machina.
Yeah. Yep.
You see that?
I definitely see that.
Yeah, so that's kind of he's a little bit thinner than another guy, but yeah, like I just definitely got that. He just gives me that vibe every time that he's got this like sort of playful, mischievous air about him.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and I'm curious about. I mean, what we said was his older brother. I assume that's the case.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm curious to know more about him. Like, how did these two brothers not know about each other at all? And like, what was the family dynamic there? Are they totally like brothers? Are they stepbrothers? Are they half brothers?
Mm-hmm.
Like, I don't know. There's obviously some family baggage going on, and I'm kind of curious as to what the dirt is.
Yeah, and this is just the big setup episode. Like, I'm looking to see what happens with the guy that like at the end there that said looked cool, even though he's a bad guy, he looks badass. So I'm kind of interested to see how that goes, and yeah, looking forward to the next part.
And in order to become the badass bad guy that he became, Big Dragon had to like suck all the oxygen out of the room, then blow a bunch of fire in the room, and destroy the stone behind him. It seemed like that was a key part of this. So I wonder, like, is there a stone for each aspect of each clan that they have to use to turn the clans? Or is kind of like what the significance of that is. But he was, Big Evil Dragon seemed very pleased that What's-His-Face had found it and like set up this whole very convenient situation in which he could just turn him bad. And he did look like a badass, even though I feel like we're not going to like him at all.
And if you're watching with us on Patreon, next week we're going to have another reaction, our last reaction for World of Warcraft Dragonflight. And if you're watching with us on YouTube, then here we go. Next section.
Costume change.
Yeah.
Oh dear, it backfired. Brace yourself.
After years of imprisonment within the Emerald Nightmare, Archdruid Malfurion Stormrage has finally returned to the mortal world. Reunited with his love, Tyrande Whisperwind, Malfurion endeavors now to heal the corrupted world tree Teldrassil and rejuvenate the spirit of the Night Elf people. Yet as the great cataclysm shakes the boughs of their colossal tree, the Night Elves brace themselves against the coming storm.
as war and destruction close in from all sides, it falls to night elves like you to stand strong and protect the enduring legacy of your people.
No pressure.
There you are. This happens sometimes. We must return to the present, however. Really, we must be going. We are going back.
Okay, everyone.
Crummy.
Get ready.
Oof.
Oh, no, you don't.
My vision came too late. They have punched a tunnel through time and are tumbling endlessly amongst the infinite possibilities.
Damn.
You must find them and correct their course before the entire fabric of reality is torn asunder.
So correct your mistake, is what you're saying.
Andante Normu, you shall hold the second portal open. It is a strange place. I imagine you will find it fascinating.
I will go at once, my lord.
Sure, whatever you say. You guys partying and dancing. Captain Cookie?
That is a great name.
The war of the shifting sands. Take care to avoid the combatants.
What you were, you will die. Hope is illusion.
They're running through Doom.
Or like eating those mushrooms in Mario.
I read about
Mario
this.
Kart go really fast.
Those Mogu were vicious.
Zera.
Authoritarian regime to the curb.
You betray your friends.
Where are we? Is this even Azeroth?
Doesn't look friendly.
Azeroth. Though an exceptionally long time ago.
We should find Chromie and get out of here. This place is scary.
Oh!
So,
Sauron.
this is far in the past, right?
Yes. From before the Titans found Azeroth. This is when the Elemental Lords made war on the Black Empire of the Old Gods.
The dark waters will flow in his wake.
You betray your friends.
A tornado punching people?
Your friend.
I am also relieved not to be stuck with you for an eternity.
Kick his ass, Crum.
Almost done. We'll be back soon.
Brace yourselves.
Chromie sounds so cute.
I know.
I never want to go so far into the past again. But I'm glad I had some help getting back.
You have aided Chronormu. For that, I am grateful and will spare you. But
Don't do me
leave
favors.
quickly.
We will bring you to your ultimate fate. You cannot deny what is to come. When we meet again, do not expect clemency for what has transpired.
Yeah, well, screw you too.
My fate is inevitable.
That is Chromie.
Each day that passes, the future flows into the present, which blurs into the past. Soon, it will merge into one, and that is when I will become my darkest self, Murazond. And when that day comes to pass, I look to you to do what must be done.
Yes, Timeless One. I will do exactly what you need me to.
He needs you to kill him,
I
though.
will find another way.
There is none.
Time encompasses all possibilities. You taught me that. I will search every timeline, every moment, until I find a solution to save you.
Aww.
Chronormo, in all timelines, please know, I am and always have been proud of you.
Aww.
I owe you my thanks. You have helped the Dragonflights remember our calling. With the Oath Stones renewed, we can finally reclaim our aspectral power. This has to work. Nothing? But the Oath Stones were renewed. How is this possible?
Something's not right.
It seems your titans have abandoned you.
Razagath! What have you done?
You proved yourself unworthy, all on your own. Queen of the Dragons. Now, it is our time.
Time to die.
The age of the incarnates has come.
She's going to release them. No!
Careful.
It is done. We stopped her.
No. The damage is too great. They're about to... Sister.
Boy, he looks cool.
What have they done to you?
Her death demands vengeance.
Oh, crap.
Who betrayed dragonkind to the Titans will face our
Khadgar, we cannot win this fight.
Yeah, get the hell out of there.
We have to get out of here.
My friends, we sensed a great upheaval beneath the earth and feared the worst.
We barely survived. Razagath is dead, but
her kin have been freed.
Oh. Nasdormu?
What is it?
The time ways. They are chaotic, but still obscured. A dark future looms on the horizon.
We haven't long to prepare for their onslaught.
Razageth's reckless haste cost her life, and they will not make that mistake again. They will regain their strength and choose their next moment carefully.
Then we must take the fight to them. Strike before they are recovered.
That will be difficult. Iridikron's mastery of the earth will harbor them and keep them out of our reach.
What is it about this Iridikron that vexes you so?
Of the three that remain, Viranath and Farak were ever loyal to the Incarnate's ideals. But it was Iridikron who truly embraced the war. The last captured, and the most difficult to contain.
Ultimate
At
baddie.
the end, he struck terrible bargains to keep their cause alive. His violent desperation makes him dangerous. I believe the other incarnates never knew the true depths of his depravity.
We must not despair. Their war is coming. And while we may not yet have our spectral powers, we can rebuild our unity. Heal the wounded flights. Embrace our allies. Only together do we stand any chance of victory.
Good speech. He's proud.
Together.
Together.
Put your hands in the center.
This gift from Tyr is precious to us. A final remembrance of a treasured friend.
His deeds and his courage will never be forgotten.
You have told me stories of that time, but I've never seen the relic he gave you.
We kept it in a place of honor here in Valdrakken, an ingot of pure silver, forged in the shape of a dragon scale.
Beautiful. Tell me, has it always pulsed with such potent magic?
No. Something about it is different. The scale seems to have changed in our absence.
Perhaps our return to the Dragon Isles has awakened it. Tyr was full of mysteries. This may be one last enigma for us to investigate.
An old memory of a beloved friend. Let us hope it has wisdom to impart.
My friends, I am leaving on a journey, one that may keep me away for some time. Before I depart, I have something I wish to leave in your care. To symbolize our bond, I present you with this scale forged of purest silver.
Tears and everything we're watching and
A
playing.
thoughtful gift, though its enchantments obscure my vision as to its true nature.
Perceptive as always, timeless one, but do not be troubled. You know my fondness for mysteries.
I suspect that this scale has a deeper meaning. That you are leaving it with us, because your journey will place you in grave peril.
Debbie Downer.
Tell us what danger lies ahead of you, Tyr. We would gladly face it at your side.
Where I go, you cannot follow. There is sacred knowledge that can only be safeguarded by myself and my fellow keepers. Your place is here. You must prepare your flights for the great destiny that lies before them. I am sorry, my friends. I wish I had more time with you, but I must go. Remember, the silver scale will reveal its value in a time of need. Be well.
It's like the,
There is much about our history that I do not know. I can feel the scale still pulsing with magic. Whatever Tyr left for us is powerful indeed.
Though the bronze flight is able to experience all points in time, we occasionally forget that it can be pleasant to linger on certain moments. I do miss him,
Although he is no longer with us, his legacy will always live on.
Sometimes her mouth moves,
within
sometimes it
our
doesn't.
flights. I hope you would be proud of everything we have accomplished. To know that despite the hardships we have faced, Dragonkind thrives.
It seems your words have awakened an ancient magic, Lifebinder.
Keeper designation Tyr. Not found. Activating Silver Protocol.
An echo of Tyr. What wisdom has he left behind for us?
If you are seeing this message, it means a time of great need is at hand. But I am no longer among you. Take the silver scale to my forge in Tyr-Old, and more shall be revealed.
Mysteries within mysteries. Tyr always had a plan.
So did you just bring him back? Or is this like...
They made a statue of him.
Okay.
No. It could be him.
Statue makes more sense.
This body looks exactly like the Tyr we knew, though it is but an empty vessel, bereft of the noble spirit that made him such a trusted friend.
Tyr must have known he was going to his doom, so he left behind the silver scale as a catalyst to restore his physical form.
A truth he kept veiled from my perceptions until a time when his wisdom would be needed.
Tyr's allies hid a record of his memories in the depths of Uldaman. But before it could be recovered, agents of the infinite Dragonflight cast the disc into the time ways.
What have we here? Alexstrasza's lapdogs, I suspect. I fear I will have to deny your queen her prize. The disc you seek will be mine. This disc may hold the secret to the aspects regaining their power, and we cannot allow that to happen. Now the disc is lost to time. Your efforts are impressive, but in vain. The timelines are converging. There will be only one aspect, and Murasan shall be infinite!
We must locate that disc, or find another way to restore Tyr. The future of our flights may depend upon it.
Ooh, the hell?
It's like an angry dude.
Champion!
Get the hell out of here. Oh.
That's really bad.
Yep. It's gonna freeze the tornadoes.
I think the
Tornadoes are the bad.
working with
Okay, yeah.
Little tornado ghost people.
Because they were the bad
They are in the
tornadoes
dream.
from the past.
And Carathas.
He tricked me, and I let him in.
I have failed to protect that which I swore to keep safe. Come. There is something you both should know.
Was she jumping?
Yeah, she did a little happy dance.
Okay.
her anxious dance.
I was gonna say, it didn't seem like a happy dance kind of moment.
This seed is everything. So many beloved souls entrusting their fate, their hopes to us.
Are we certain it will be safe?
Come. Here, by Elune's grace, this gift will be kept hidden from those who would wish it harm. Yet the time will come when it must leave the cradle of the dream and take its place in our world.
And when it does, its protection will fall to us.
My beloved Kaldorai, all you have suffered, all you have given, will not be in vain. This I swear to you.
What is it, my love?
Just a feeling that this time will be different. A small hope remains. There is more than one way into the dream. Our way in life is closed, but from death.
You mean the theory Gareth has had? Could we do it? Could we bring Ysera back so she could vanquish them all?
Yes.
Gotta try.
But the price will be great. Someone must take her place in Ardenweald.
Then I should be the one to go. I will tell Ysera. Perhaps I'll join my son in the realms of death.
That's not very true.
I will remember.
Yeah, no.
And Somnicus, when you see my mother, tell her that we will be ready when she returns.
It is time.
I like how she doesn't stop him. Like, no, you can't do this.
Stand before Ysera and face whatever comes.
If someone else is bound here in my place, yes, I could return to the dream and protect the gardens from the other side. But my dear old friend, you cannot take my place. You must wait a little longer before you rejoin your son.
Ysera, your flight needs you. We need you. Whatever the price may be for your return to Azeroth, name it.
Tyrande.
Tell us.
It's me. I must be the one to stay.
What?
Ysera knows this, though she would never ask it of me.
No. We will find another way.
When she gave her life for mine in Val'sharah, it was not her time. And now, the balance may be restored.
Then I will stay as well. Chandris and the others can...
Tyrande, should everything we hope come to pass, the Kaldorai will need you.
I am so tired, Malfurion. Do not ask this of me. After everything we have endured.
My love, you have always been the strength of our people. They will follow you ever onward, and you will never be alone.
Super happy, fun times.
Until I see you again, I will dream of the night we may truly rest together.
Somnicus, return to the gardens and inform my daughter. Once I have reached the dream there, we will open the way for the others.
I will await your return. Then Rymek will pay for what he's done.
Damn right.
My queen, the Emerald Dream and its ancient groves are under attack, and I must go to defend them. In my place, Malfurion Stormrage will stay and fulfill the bond that you used to save me.
Will you accept me in exchange?
Then your pledge is made. Go with the blessings of the wilds.
The cycle is renewed. Death and life in harmony once more.
Okay, Galadriel. Got a like deep, serious voice thing going on.
That'd be serious design.
Mm-hmm.
Can it truly be?
Come, we must fly with all haste to Lunadane. That is the last line of defense, where our enemy's fate will be sealed. Let him go. Only he can absolve his anger now. We each have our own part and our own power.
The ancient defense in Lunadane is all that stands between Rymek and the World Tree. And it will be his undoing, but only the Dreamer can unleash its full potential. Then we must get you there at once. No, it is clear that I am no longer connected to the dream as I was. Someone new must rise.
I got her.
It is done. Now we must see to healing the dream.
It is time, Marithra. Step out from the shadow of my wings and spread your own.
It has always been you. I'm not ready for this.
Few ever think they are when their time comes. Go, my daughter.
You'd be more worried if you were like, yeah, absolutely, I totally got this.
Yeah.
It's all mine.
Bye, tornadoes.
It is not mine to want or to take back. In my stead, you have grown as a leader, and I am proud of you. You are the leader of the Green Dragonflight, and when we regain our full power, you will be the aspect.
Then I accept. But first, I would very much like it if we could fly together again.
Let us take to the skies together.
I never thought I would see her fly over the gardens again. I thought this would rightfully be my end.
There's a fair amount to look forward to now.
Yes, there is.
Go, Dragonflight.
I thought you should know. Rathion asked if there's been any word from...
Anduin. He asked me the same question. Though their friendship has been strained, I know the king considers Rathion an ally.
Several years have passed since Azeroth's heroes returned from the realms of death. In that time, I've followed up on countless leads. Reports that the king was sighted here or there. None of them have been proven true.
I do not think that we will find Anduin until he wishes to be found. That may take some time.
Turalyon is popular with the nobles, and he's a natural leader to our soldiers. But the people of Stormwind miss their king.
The best thing that any of us can do is to give Anduin the time he needs, and to be here for him whenever he comes home.
Spymaster Shaw, it seems the dragons are among us once again.
Yes, Lord Commander. We haven't seen this level of draconic activity since the Cataclysm.
I've read the SI-7 reports on the Black Dragon Onyxia, how she infiltrated Stormwind in the guise of a noble and sowed division and chaos.
Indeed. She masterminded an elaborate scheme to seize control of the throne.
The Dragon Queen Alexstrasza's intentions appear honorable, but can we be certain that the same is true for all of dragonkind?
No, just like you can for all humankind.
It is wise to be cautious. I'll order extra security patrols.
We need more than spies and guards on the city walls. Enlist the expertise of our mages. I want a foolproof method to see through those visages the dragons wear. We've put too much effort into rebuilding the strength of the Alliance to see it undone. I don't want any surprises. Am I clear, Spymaster?
As crystal, Lord Commander Turalyon.
I feel like he means well, but he's gonna screw some shit up.
Oh yeah,
who gave
for
the
sure.
final order that sent us back to our creches.
And bid his ally Malagos to weave a spell that would put us to sleep under the guard of his blue dragons, where we remained, abandoned and forgotten, awakened only when the Primalists returned to break Razageth free.
Did you ask Nostormu how long we slept?
Nearly 20,000 years.
Damn!
While we slumbered, the kingdom of dragons rose and fell. The world was sundered, and the aspects surrendered their power to stop Deathwing.
Then our mission is clear. Whether back on the Dragon Isles or elsewhere in the lands of Azeroth, the Drakthir must find where we belong.
Are you troubled by the news that the dragons bring?
No. But seeing both the Horde and Alliance answer their call has reminded me of absent friends.
Sylvanas?
I am sorry. I know what Anduin Wrynn means to you. Has there been no word at all from him?
King Greymane has been kind enough to answer my letters. He said there have been reports that Anduin has been seen, but none that they could verify. Anduin endured much in the Shadowlands. It seems he is not ready to go home. Not yet.
The Earth Mother guides each of us along a path. It is not always the one we wish to walk, but sometimes it is the path we need to.
It's wise.
Be patient. Your friend will return when his feet guide him back to those who love him.
Actually, that was said too.
Thank you for reminding me of that, Mela. And for your kindness.
Always, Bane.
Again, several years have passed quietly since our forces returned from the Shadowlands. But it seems that quiet is now at an end, my love.
Indeed. We were fortunate to have even a brief respite from the usual perils and tribulations. Otherwise, you might have come up with an excuse to refuse my proposal.
Your proposal? I am quite certain it was I who begged for your hand in marriage, Thalysra.
Lorthamar Theron, you are such a creature of duty that you would have delayed our wedding over a crooked painting in Silvermoon. How fortunate I am that both our kingdoms witnessed our vows, else you might try to deny that we ever exchanged them.
No. Deny the happiest moments of my life? Never. Whether under the light of the sun or the rays of the moon, I will love you for all my days, Thalysra.
One of you's dying.
As I will love you, no matter how many dragons try to distract us.
Some might call you a pessimist.
I like that we got a little bit of a taste of, a tease of Anduin and just mention of where he is and that he doesn't want to be found yet. So they're like, we didn't forget about him. He's just not going to be a part of the story for a little while until we're ready to bring him in.
And they did a great justification for it too. I mean, with what he went through in the Shadowlands, he's just not ready to return home. And I mean, he went through some stuff in the Shadowlands for sure.
It's nice. I mean, a lot of sweet moments in this one. They're at the end with the two lovers having fun, poking fun at one another. That was cool. The two characters I'm not familiar with. I think is that one of Sylvanas' sisters that was there. It looked like Sylvanas. I know she has sisters, but I don't know if that was one of them. Also, the sweet moments between Asira and her daughter.
Asira and her daughter, and then Chromie and the timekeeper guy. I'm terrible with names.
Oh yeah.
But it almost felt like this was
Dormu.
This was the episode of the young people making their parents, whether it's an actual parent or a parent figure, proud of them. That just seemed to be a recurring theme in this episode, which was really nice to both see how the younger people were striving to impress and striving to take care of or please their parental figures, and then how the parents were acknowledging that, and not just acknowledging it, but actually praising it and saying this makes me really proud of you and you're doing a good job. Yeah.
And then of course the sad part of Tronde and Malfurion and realizing what the sacrifice had to be. I thought it was too easy that the one guy was just like, yeah, sure, I'll just go in there and offer myself. And there was no objection or anything like that. It's like, yeah, that sounds like a good plan. So that was a little bit too easy. We're not as familiar with Tronde and Malfurion. I mean, I've seen them before and whatnot, but we don't, aren't as connected to them. But I imagine if you've followed their journey for this entire time, that was a pretty gut-wrenching moment.
Well, and I just love the way that they handled it too. Tronde saying, "I'm so tired."
Yeah.
I think for anybody who's been through grief or who's felt like they're in hopeless circumstances or had something really painful, sort of like that emotional rip your heart out kind of feeling, it is exhausting. Grief is exhausting. Pain is exhausting. So I just thought they handled that so well. It wasn't the crying and pound your fist against the wall and no, this isn't fair, but it was just that I'm so tired. Don't ask this of me. And I thought they handled that brilliantly.
Yeah, don't ask me to go through another hardship. Yeah, I agree. I thought that was handled very, very well. I want more of Chromie.
Yeah.
She's completely adorable. I just love her and I love her voice in the dragon form. That is amazing.
I love her energy too. She just in a time in a world where things are not really going so great overall.
Yeah.
She has this very positive, optimistic outlook with this can-do attitude. She's like, okay, well, we're just gonna go in there and we're gonna do it. We're gonna fix it. And I love that. It doesn't always work out, but I love the people who kind of bring that energy to the table because it's needed.
Yeah, agreed. Any favorite parts from this, from the whole journey at all, or from this one in particular?
I think that mother-daughter moment when they were reunited for a time and they got to take a Dragonflight together. I thought that was really nice.
Yeah, that was a nice moment. So I think mine would be Alexstrasza versus Razagath. I think that one, I like that fight the best.
That was a good fight. I would agree with that. I want to see more. I'm excited for when more comes out.
Yeah, agreed. You'll let us know what you thought about this down below in the comments and what your favorite part so far in Dragonflight has been. And if you want all of our World of Warcraft reactions, check out the description of this video. We got a playlist there for you. Thanks so much for checking out our reaction for this World of Warcraft Dragonflight. But just keep in mind
that our reaction is definitely not definitive.